And just like that, we're on part 4 of my series on the trial of Larry Millete that is happening in San Diego. He's accused of killing his wife, Maya. However, Maya has never been found. She went missing January 7th of 2021, and the police believe Larry murdered her and disposed of her body. So you might want to go back and watch the other videos so you're up to speed. Yesterday was the first day of opening statements. Today's Tuesday, May 19th. Yesterday on Monday, oh, it's election day. Primary day, everybody go vote. Yesterday was the opening statements by both the prosecution and defense. I'm back to tell you what the defense said. So here's the defense. They're going to put on a case. And by the way, I thought the prosecution put in some good hits. Larry sounds like he was teetering pretty close to the edge. So they've set the jury up to think, yeah, he probably did this. But then the defense came up with a couple of things, and I'm trying to be fair, so here's their side. Okay. And the person speaking for the defense is a person named Colby Ryan. So Ryan steps up and first says, these are direct quotes. He reads a text from Maya that says, "There is no proof. It's his word against mine." Now, this is Maya's last words to Jamie Laird on January 7th, which also happened to be the anniversary of the day that Maya and Laird started their affair. Now, the defense claims that Larry threatened to open an NCIS investigation into the two of them because they're co-workers and they're allegedly having an affair, which is, again, he might be in the line of command or something. There might be some reason that there's even bigger trouble if they're having an affair. Anyway, according to the defense, both Maya and Jamie Laird lied under oath about their affair, which continued until the day she went missing. The defense claims that Maya went missing. Maya's not dead. Maya went missing. She decided to run off and go live a different life. Larry misses her. Her children miss her. Anyway, defense attorney Ryan goes on to say, there is no crime scene. There's no direct evidence, and nobody ever witnessed Larry assaulting his wife. So the defense says the jurors are going to hear about conium, C-O-N-I-U-M, is a flower that makes hemlock. He said there were multiple search warrants served on the house. And all total, there were, I think it was like over 40 search warrants served on the home, the cars, everything, all of their gadgets, everything. They served plenty of search warrants. But he says the vial wasn't found until October of 2021. So this is 9 months after Maya's been missing. He also says that FBI analysis that they spoke about, right? They sent that vial off to Quantico, and Quantico says it's hemlock. Then Ryan says to the jury, there were 4 tests done. 3 of them came back negative or inconclusive, and only 1 was positive for conium, which makes hemlock. He was doing so good. I mean, I really think up to that point, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. The prosecution didn't mention that there were 3 inconclusive tests, but this is where I think he fucks up. He tells the jury, the prosecutor claims that those spells Larry was trying to have cast had murderous intent. And then Ryan says, but in my mind, what's in these 1,700 exchanges, what's shown is a person desperate to keep his family together. He's asking about cancer and broken bones. It's just a man trying to keep his family together. But then defense attorney Ryan continues. He says, the prosecution claims that nobody had a reason not to like Maya. And he says, but Jamie Laird's wife, I'm sure, didn't like Maya. If there's anybody that had a reason to dislike her, it was Jamie Laird's wife. He also says about the wife, her phone had missing calls and call logs. Jamie wasn't interviewed until May, so Maya had already been missing for 4 months before they even interviewed Jamie. And Maya and Jamie Laird are co-workers, and they deleted their chats in Microsoft Teams, Instagram, and Telegram. And then Jamie Laird never reached out to Maya after January 8th. Remember in a previous video, I said Jamie and his wife had a baby on January 7th. So it kind of feels to me like they had an alibi. Jamie has witnesses that say, like, he never left the hospital. So how could he have gone to do something to Maya on January 8th when they had a baby the night of the 7th? But anyway, he's claiming that Jamie Laird never reached out to Maya after January 8th either, which is highly suspicious. Both Jamie and his wife are set to testify, and I have a feeling this is why, because they're going to get up on the stand and be like, yeah, he's trying to deflect this onto us. We didn't do anything to Maya. So that's a day we absolutely want to tune in, because we need to find out what's going on. And then there was just a smidgen of time left in the day yesterday, so they went ahead and called the first witness. So opening statements are finished. The prosecution calls their first witness. This person's name is Destiny Johnson. She's a legal assistant at a family law firm. She says that Maya contacted the firm on January 7th, so that is Destiny that spoke with her. Destiny recalls that Maya had the intent to file for divorce, that she said she feared retaliation from her husband. And then Maya mentioned that she was going to move out of the house. And then, unfortunately, that's where the judge says, okay, we all got to go home. It's 5 o'clock. So again, this is not a televised trial. I'm relying on all the local news people and all of their coverage to put together my videos every day. If you want to go scour the news yourself, you're more than welcome to. I'm just paraphrasing, and I do tend to be a little biased. So tune in if you want, but I will keep coming back for more.